is sponsored by Helix Sleep. If you're here to relax, imagine sinking into a bed that feels like a hug, a mattress that fits your body perfectly, with a pillow that stays cool all night long. That is exactly what I've been experiencing with my Helix Sleep mattress and their Comfort Adjust cooling pillow. I took the Helix Sleep quiz years ago, and it matched me to the Midnight Luxe mattress, and to this day I get better sleep here than I do anywhere else. I'm a side sleeper who used to be much more of a tossy-turner, but ever since getting this mattress I've been sleeping much deeper and waking up much more refreshed. I actually stay asleep through the whole night now, and I don't ever get up feeling exhausted and dead inside. And it's not just me either, it's science. In Helix's Whisper Sleep study, 82% of participants saw an increase in deep sleep. Participants on average got 25 more minutes of deep sleep per night and 39 more minutes of overall sleep per night. And you don't even have to break your back getting this thing into your home, because Helix delivers the mattress right to your door with free shipping in the US. The mattress comes rolled up in like one of those vacuum boxes, and it's very easy to set up. They also sent me these Comfort Adjust cooling pillows recently, and I love these, y'all. I don't know what they put in here. It's just more science, I guess. It's called Glaciotex Conductive Heat Fabric, and I am addicted. Their squish is like the ideal type of squish, and they really do stay cool all night, which is so important in the Pacific Northwest summers. You can even adjust their firmness with this zipper, so do yourself a favor and invest in a pillow that you can customize for your body specifically. Thank you so much to Helix Sleep for sponsoring, and please visit helixsleep.com/slightlysleepy to take advantage of their 4th of July sale and get 20% off site-wide. And be on the lookout for additional sales on the Helix site. I know this might sound a little bit weird, but could I draw you? I'm really sorry for staring. It's just, I think you have like a really kind of interesting face. Do you get that a lot? Is that a rude question? I'm sorry. I was just kind of wondering if I could draw you, though. Are you okay with that? Yeah. I've been trying to draw more like diverse subjects, because I've mostly just drawn dogs and cats, and I really like drawing alpacas, but I'm trying to like expand into humans. I was wondering, you're really okay with that? Okay, thank you so much for letting me draw you. You're gonna be my first human that I draw. I do digital art. Does that make a difference for you? Because some people, they don't like the idea of getting digitized. You're okay with that? Okay. Yeah, I just want you to like stand there or sit there, just like make yourself comfortable. Let's see. Could you try facing that way? Now face the other way. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I want to draw your side profile, because you have like this really nice shape to your nose. It looks very royal. You have a very aristocratic looking nose. I don't know what I mean by that. I would probably just confuse myself if I tried too hard to explain it. So yeah, just keep looking that way. I'm gonna start drawing the sort of the way that your eyes look. I kind of think that drawing people, it's an easier way of getting to know people. At least that's how I feel with dogs and dog owners. So I guess maybe we'll see if that turns out to be true for people as well. Can you look at me one more time? Okay. Okay, yeah, look the other way again. How did you get this scar? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Okay. Yeah, I love a good story. Mm-hmm. Was it a big dog or a small dog? Because, you know, my best friend, she had half of her face torn off by a small dog. When she was like 3 or 4, she had to get lots of skin grafts on her face, and it wasn't even a big dog, it was like a schnauzer. Schnauzers can be brutal. A basset hound. A basset hound. I'm sorry that happened to you. But at least it's just one little nick and not like a whole half of your face torn off. That would suck. Because you have really nice, you have a really nice face. I mean, I think my friend that had lots of skin grafts, she's beautiful as well. She's like one of the most beautiful people I know, but it's obviously, her face tells a different story, I would say. Am I talking? I'm sorry. That's my friend's story, not really mine. Okay. I like the way your hair swoops. Swoops. I like the way your hair swoops. Are you okay if I touch your head? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna try and fix your hair a little bit so that when I draw it, it looks, I want to see, I just want to make sure that if I draw your hair in a different way, that it's possible in real life. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to draw it, so I'm just gonna try and tuck your hair kind of behind your ear, like that. Do you do any kind of art? Oh, you make TikToks? What do you make TikToks about? Fiddler crabs? That's pretty cool. Do you mind if I put some makeup on your face? Because I kind of want to see what it would look like if I added a little bit of shadow to your eye. It's kind of the same thing with the hair. I want to make sure that if I draw something that it's a possible way for you to look. Because I want my drawing to be accurate. But a little bit different from how you look right now. Is that okay? You're okay with that? Okay. Alright, let me just touch you, okay? So are you an expert on fiddler crabs then? I'm just gonna put this kind of skin color and smudge it into your eye a little bit. Have you ever gotten pinched by a fiddler crab? Fiddler crabs, they have really, I know, I'm pretty sure the male ones have the big claw, right? Like that. Big claw. But it's not that bad. That makes sense. Because I guess they don't really have the big claw specifically to defend against humans. They probably have it to what? Defend? Why do they have the big claw? It's it's just kind of something to show off to the females, you think? That makes sense. But it's otherwise pretty useless, pretty useless. Brush, 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 brush. Okay. I'm just gonna get this other color. This one's more like a mauve. And some people say that you shouldn't put any like reddish or purplish tones around your eyes because it makes you look a little bit tired, but I think it can be really, really flattering if you have some more red undertones, because it's kind of like blush, right? But it just brings a little bit of expressiveness into the eyes. It looks like you've been spending some time thinking about like sad shit. Do you think about sad shit sometimes, like dead fiddler crabs, or other dead things? Oh, you don't? Okay. Sometimes I do. But whatever, everything ends. Everything ends, so that's kind of what I think about when my eyes are getting a little bit red, I think. But, also everything begins. Everything that exists began once. And that's what I think whenever I put glitter on my eyes. Everything that exists began. And there's always new things beginning in every single moment. But I'm not gonna put any glitter. I'm not gonna put any glitter on your eyes because I want your eyes to look completely natural. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this shadow, these kinds of like neutral to warm tones on your face, and it should look really natural, especially whenever I blend it, and it's just gonna add a little bit of depth to like your eyes. It's gonna make it look a little bit more contemplative, because I can tell you have like a sort of contemplative spirit, I think. No, because you were contemplating before I asked if I could draw you. I could tell you were contemplating. I don't know what you were contemplating. Maybe fiddler crabs, but you were contemplating something, weren't you? Tell me about it. Look that way, though. Look that way. Look this way. And tell me about what you were contemplating. And I'm just gonna shut up and I'll try to draw you, okay? And don't worry about moving your face. I don't mind, a moving target too much. I have a pretty good eye. Tilt your head down just like, yeah. You have a very nice neck. Yeah, you have like, it looks noble. You just have a very noble look to you. Again, it's like very aristocratic, especially when you're talking about all of your contemplations. You have like a really, it's kind of fancy. Yeah, I think whenever I, embellish my drawing, I'm gonna do like a border of jewels and roses. Yeah, I think you'd look good with jewels and roses, and like golden, ambiguous golden things framing you. Yeah. It'll look good with the deeper tones of your eyes too. I'm drawing your hair now, that big swoop, swoop, swoop behind your ears. Swoop, 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 swoop. And then there's some like little curly cues up top. I love drawing those little curly bits of hair. It's so fun. They have so much character. It's like those are your stray thoughts. Everyone who contemplates has a couple stray, wayward thoughts, and I think those little curly bits, those little curly cues kind of represent those. It's like you have so many ideas you can't even fit them all in your head. They're just going a little bit. I think you kind of remind me of like the Romanovs, but if they were not Russian. Because you have just more warm tones to your skin, you know. You're much darker than I imagine the Romanovs. Although I don't, I never met them. But I bet you have this like natural nobility to you, and this contemplativeness, and you have this like wrong place, wrong time vibe. But I like it. It's haunting. Do you think someone's gonna... Never mind, I shouldn't ask that question. How do you think you're gonna die, though? If you had to guess. Yeah. Are you a Leo? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. No, I'm not a Leo. Absolutely not. Could you guess, though? What do you think I am? Good guess. Okay, now let's see. I'm gonna add a little bit of more color onto your lips as well, I think. I'm gonna do this with my thumb because you have nice, you have pretty big lips. So I think my thumb is a pretty safe tool to use. And this is still gonna look pretty natural. I always find that using makeup on someone, it kind of helps me find their natural undertones, so then whenever I go back to my drawing pad, it just gives me a better sort of intuition with my color palette. It's like I'm really color matching. That's what I'm doing. I'm just color matching and sharpening up the natural colors of your face. Ideally, really no one would be able to tell you're wearing makeup. I know you're not a makeup person. I can kind of tell. you like that? Just to make sure the color kind of blends. Yeah, good. Good. Tap, 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 tap. I'm just making sure that it's all kind of blended. Just tapping it out. Tap, 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 tap. Tap. Yeah, that looks really good, I think. I think that looks really good. Okay. Now just make sure there's no excess powder. Brush, brush, brush. You look really nice with this makeup. Thank you for letting me draw you. Okay, now face that way again. Let me draw your lips. Your side profile lips. Side profile lips. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you to stop talking so I can really focus on just this side profile of your lips right there. Nice. And your chin. Yeah, that's nice. It looks good. Those fiddler crabs sure are lucky. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. I just meant because they have a big claw. Because sometimes I wish I had a big claw. For self-defense. I mean, it'd be kind of handy, right? That's funny. Be almost more handy than a hand sometimes, but also not quite as handy as a hand. I would like a big claw and a thumb. Okay, your lips are all done. I think I finished your lips. I think it... Let's see, there's your face, your eyes, your nose, and your lips. I want to experiment with some different background colors. Oh, I don't want to show you, because you're like my first human that I've ever drawn that's a stranger. I mean, I've drawn some non-strangers, but I mean, maybe I'll email it to you or something. But thank you for letting me draw you. I still haven't done the frame, which is gonna be flowers and jewels, so I think I'm just gonna do that on my own time. I can put some big claws in the frame too. Big claws kind of reaching down for your head. Like... fiddler crabs. Or I can like tag you since you're like a TikToker or something. If you'd like that, But whatever you want, really. I'm not picky about anything. I take what I can get in general. Hands, claws, whatever. Do you want a Sharpie? Okay, I was just wondering. I'm kind of just trying to get rid of it. I guess, thank you for letting me draw you. I'm gonna go make your little frame or something now. And to go away is the plan. I'm gonna go away now. But thank you, I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.